Hey guys, this is part 2. It is tankish alien mode. So it actually rolls very nice, a very fun transformation because very good thing that how Hasbro made everything that has a pack and that everything compact nicely together. Unlike Revenge of the Fallen, you have some parts not really able to mash them up together and then have a whole compact thing, so when you shake it doesn't drops anything but it actually makes it compact. This is what I like about Shockwave. It's a pretty fun figure to play with, to transform to. So here we have the rollers over there, over here, here, and right there. Basically there are two rollers at the front there, right? They roll too, right? So this is the bottom of the truck, and here's right there. So very nice. This thing packs in right here too. The rib cage right here does packs in nicely too, right? And you could see his head tucked in right in front here, right? You could see his head tucked in right in front here, right this point. This is his head, right? Very nice, right? Everything packs in nicely. Even the hands fold in nicely as well, right? There's a pack you have to push right here at the knees here to the pack in there, and the hand here, you could see that this circle bit also slots in nicely, right? Slots in perfectly nicely with the circle, right? You could see that there's a curve at the hole here, so it slots in nicely, right? And the pack is not very hard, right? It's just a very nice easy slot. So it's really not easy for Hasbro to come up with a design to make everything compact, and the cutting of the plastic have to slot in very nicely and very smoothly, which this is what they did. It's very smooth, right? No rugged edges and no difficult points of pegging. So very nice compact Voyager class. Really recommend to get this guy up. Very worth it, right? Before it runs out of stocks or something. So I didn't get much into the backpack weapon, so let's take a look at his first weapon. Alright, basically this is the cannon weapon, right? You just push this guy forth, right? Actually you could see that this thing is slanted. To lock it into place, you just have to simply push it down. See? The angle can be adjusted, right? A simple movement will just lock in place, plus at the tip right there, if you could see, just hold on. Right, at the tip right here you could see that there's something, so you just lock in place, right? So you just basically tilt the angle, right? So for the bottom here, you could see that, right, it's supposed to tuck it at one place of the cable. You could see that this part has a hole, so it really slots in here. But if you're able to turn that side too, because of this rotating gray thing, that you could turn it. But if you turn it to the other side, it gets jammed here, and you can't really push and play with it, because they only created one side, which is have a hole here, so it won't block the pushing. But if you turn to the other side, which here has no hole, here has no hole, so you're just stuck halfway and you can't really push it. So you just stick it right here, right? But basically the MagTech is very good. I'm very satisfied with it. So you just have to push forth, right? And you get this, right? You get this whole junky cannon out, right? You could see if I push it and if I slowly put it back, you could see that these 4 points will move and these two will roll back. Very nice weapon. Unlike the deluxe class, it looks very horrible. It's just pop up, but this one has a whole transformation of a cannon. Right, just autofocus on that. Again, right, the cannon, and pop into this extremely large, nice cannon, right? And the nice thing is, it goes with the tube, right? Everything is removable, rubber, very easy to put in the pod keys. Voyager class this time is really worth it to pick up. It's not disappointing at all, right? So if you're saying how to lock into place, right at the tip here there's a hole. If you just push it, right, at the angle here, like I said, you tilt it down, right? You have to push it forward a little bit, and then it will just slide into the hole. So it blends in very nicely, right? You could see it blends in very nicely. it blends in very nicely at the curved edge here. And then we could pose him with his huge cannon like that, with his cables out, right? Or you could just tilt up the angle and then pop it back. It's either choice, very good, which the Deluxe doesn't have this feature. So you could see that there are many potholes. This one has a front pothole and this is a little back, but basically I'll just put it here, right? This is actually the hand, right? It's good that you could conceal the hand in robot mode, or you could stick it out. Very well done. And as like I said, the hand also does hide in place very well. So the hole is very good cutting plastic that will slots in very easily. You could see how easy. See, it's very easily. I could remove it easily, you know. Oops. It's actually very easy, seriously. So like I said, that there's a pack right here. That right here you could see this hole here will slot in nicely here. See, and this part you have to push it, right? There's a pack in the inner there, right? Just can't really see, it's kind of dark on the light. You could see that there's a pack right there, so it fits in very nicely, and then you could see his head right here. So very nice, very nice figure, right? Everything slots in nicely, right? It rolls nicely too. And this part, right, for robot mode you tilt it up, right? But for vehicle mode you have to tilt it down, right, into this flat base. So you could see that this part is tilted. And some people having troubles when they swivel the whole head, right? The top head, there's a part where you could swivel with the long thin back spine sticking out. When you swivel, there's a big pack that stuck at a place, right? And people can't really seem to bend, and if they add too much pressure, the whole spine will just break. Right, for that small pack, you just actually have to use your nails and lift the pack, lift the little the plastic up, right? It's hard, but you just lift it slightly a bit, then you tilt it, so the plastic will be slightly on top above the other. Right, I'm talking about the spine, you know, the black tin piece where you could swivel, where the head is attached to. Right, that's the part, right? You could you just have to lift your finger up the plastic a bit, though it's hard, it's not rubber, and then you just use the other hand and swivel, and it should just lay right on top, and it's done. The swiveling is done. Right, you have to add a little bit pressure. At first I was stuck there too, but like I said, the new manual, it really solves everything. I don't have to watch videos now. In the past I do. So this is a good thing, right? People don't have computers, they are in traveling, they want to play toys, and yeah, you just take the small manual pocket, and there we go, you could transform without having watched videos. So basically this thing, I'll put it on the right. Right, this is one nice way. This is the arm, so it goes either any of the arm, even if for robot mode. Like I said, there are many MagTech ports, which is very nice. And this cable here, I'll put it at the back here, right, at the leg here, I guess. The leg here. The leg also does fold up and hide in the piece. Remember in the robot mode, I said that the back leg have an empty hole. Yeah, actually that piece just folds above and hides his thigh. The thigh hides in that big hole at the back leg when in robot mode, right? So just very easy to put in. So there we have a very nice tankish mode already. You could look at the side, or you could put him in up his weapon, right? Up his weapon, and you could lock it into place. There you have it. Either way is very nice, right? Either way it's a very nice vehicle, but I'm just gonna put him up in a better mode. Right, let it just relax here, right? And right here, remember, like I said, just tilt up a bit. You can see the angle tilting. Just focus there. Tilt up. Right. So if you wanna you just have to push it forward, right? And now for the other part, which is this short blade on the other hand in robot mode, as you have seen. Obviously this is the inner part of the weapon, so you could see that there's many holes. The outer side, which is for audience to view, which is much detailed. Very nice, many detailed part in this guy. And this is actually a plastic, smooth. You could see the reflection for the material. It's a very sort of smooth